retired, as Keith said, from the Board of Education and thought I would travel around the world because I loved that. And I was captured by the men who gave me $15,000. I'm kind of cheap. And they said, what are you going to do now? I said, I'm going to travel around the world, talk about education and what it means to be a good school leader. They said, what would you like to do? I said, I'd like to train other people to be good. I'd already been approached by Random House to write a book. Nothing's impossible. So they said, we can't clone you. At least you can write the book. And so what I'm doing now is I'm training people to be courageous, risk takers, and do what is appropriate for children, to do whatever it takes to take no prisoners. Don't take no, do it. It's about structure. It's about caring. It's about understanding the purpose of the organization. It is to transform children's lives. It's about planning. You can't have anything if you don't plan. Plan has to be examined, has to be flexible. It's like pantyhose. One plan doesn't fit all. Any tall woman in here, any broad woman in here knows when you buy those one pantyhose size that fits all, you go around all day kind of. Doesn't work. That there's evaluation in any business. There's an association with creatively crazy people. You cannot hang out with drainers. You cannot hang out with the bitches and moaners in an organization because they will poison your brain. That's why I don't carpool. You can't hang out with those people. As soon as the boss said, he said, oh, no, that sucks. We tried that. I could tell you're new. We used to do that long before you came. It's not going to work. If you hang still, he'll be gone, and then we can just keep on doing what we've been doing. You have to love the work. You have to be egotistical enough to believe that but for you, the work would die. The clients would die. And then people before paper I indicated. What I didn't say is that you have to take care of yourself. When you're a leader, you have to be strong. You have to just have stamina. That people say, where do you get your energy? I talk all the time. They said, excuse me, I have a question. Where do you get your energy? Well, partly it's the genes. Partly it's insanity. Partly because I love the work. Partly because I spend my money. I love suits. I bought this suit special for you guys. The first time. I wasn't going to wear it because everybody was so casual. But I said, what the hell? I brought it all the way from New York. Spend your money. Know how to put in the plan for leisure. There's nothing worse than people who think they got to work 45 hours every day. If you work well, you work smart. And then the last part of that, for leadership, not only do you know the dream and you work the dream, but you better have a next dream. Never, 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 no matter where you are, how good you are, know that this is the last place. It is not the last place. Always behave as if you are independently wealthy. Nobody knows what to do with an individual who behaves as if he or she is independently wealthy. I will give you a story and then close out. I tried to get some money from my superintendent. Wouldn't give me the money. Lorraine, the well is dry. There's no dry well. What are you looking at your watch? What happened? What time is it? It's not time. So anyway, I asked the superintendent, could you give me some money? I'm asking for $24,000. It's nothing. He says, I can't do it. Don't ask me how this came into my head. I said, do you understand that the telephone company is looking for talented black women? I don't need this job. You can just take the job. You want to give me the $24,000. What is that? Where that came from, I don't know. I said, God, if I have to go home and tell my husband, guess what? I told him, shove it. And he said, get out of here. I don't advise you doing that unless you know that you're indispensable. But he gave me the money. I don't know any other way to do this work except to be fierce as a leader, to be courageous, to know what you want and go for it. Do it full out, flat out, all the time. And to know that what you do counts. The people look at you and say, that's what we're about. You're always inventing. You are never finished. Never, never finished. There's always another way to come at it. And so what you have to leave here doing, from all the stories that you heard, the locked up people, the people with skin falling off, all that stuff. Inside here was something that said, I will kick your ass if you don't do what I want you to do. Because it's not about me. It's bigger than me. Always work bigger